I think it's just an expression of U.S. hostility to the UN as a source of friction with regard to the Israel-Palestine problem and a kind of punishment for the UN withdrawing the funding, and is part of the Trump foreign policy, which is anti-internationalist. He also withdrew from the WHO and has attacked any kind of international agreement on climate change. It's a broad attitude. The U.S. doesn't need or want the UN, or at best it wants something it can control, or if it can't control it, it wants to weaken it. Well, it's not clear that this kind of crazy proposal is meant as something more than the start of negotiations for the future of Gaza. And one can maybe encourage that by offering counter-proposals that at least bring a process into being that offers some kind of alternative that will not involve ethnic cleansing and will not involve a U.S. takeover of the region and of the, specifically of Gaza. I have a feeling that Israel and the U.S. might come into some kind of conflict if the Trump proposal really is tried to be implemented, because Israel's happy with the ethnic cleansing. It wants to dispossess as many Palestinians as it can, but I'm not sure it wants the encroachment of the U.S. on its own strategic interests in Gaza, which include the oil and gas deposits off the coast, which are very valuable, and also the plans to construct the Ben Gurion Canal, which is intended to bypass the Suez and is of great interest to Israeli power ambitions in the region.